What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season, Nani. We have managed to get our hands on him as he is still extinct across every single platform. You can obviously do the whole sniping method, and to be honest, it only took a few attempts to be able to get him. So he is obtainable. It is the fact that he is 650 on the base, and I can imagine he will drop down as we do get the guarantees. So that's not happened today for whatever reason. We didn't get the guaranteed League Earn or the guaranteed MLS / rest of world, so we are still waiting. But we do have the 5-star in our midst. He is an outside of the foot shot trait with the flare and injury prone, and it looks fantastic. Nani's always been one of them ones that just works really well. Obviously he's had a team of the season last year, got a flashback the year before, and then obviously for Lazio he got a footies, and then it was, I think it's like an international man of the match in FIFA 17. 16 he played for another team of the season. And then that is pretty much it, because before that we didn't really have special cards. Obviously he has been in the game since FIFA 10, as he is 34 years old. The stats don't look better than ever, don't they? Lovely stats. If you whack the finisher on him, turns him into either a 94 striker, 96 centre forward, 95 cam, or a 96 left wing. For me, I really like Nani as a striker or a cam. I do like him as a left mid, or a left wing at some points, but I think because of kind of like the skill moves, the agility, the balance, the shooting, I really like him in the middle, because I like him on the ball. I don't really want to just be running down the wing with him. I want him taking people on, utilising that skill move, just showing you basically what he can do. So let's jump straight into it, see what we can get with him. He is a 5-star. I think he was already a 5-star, to be honest. He was, yeah. I was going to say Nani normally is. So let's jump into it and see how Nani is, which is obviously a big stunner for him, because obviously he is only a 3-star skill move. Nani with his first goal as well, just off the back of that. Into Nani, what can we find with him? Obviously the 5-star skills is always going to be something very nice. He is coming up against Tapsoba and Mbabu, plus then Alphonso Davies, and the right back is Lazaro, so a very pacey back line. Obviously it's going to have to be a lot of skill moves, dragging him out of position and really kind of like putting it to them that way to get anything in this game. Into Nani. Oh, look at that footwork as I lose the ball. Literally every time I say something, it always goes wrong as soon as I've said it and I've let go. Good save. But literally with Nani, I think 650k is very steep for him. He is a good player, like, oh no, that's poor. Straight off the bat, he's a good player, but I mean, as in, he's not 650k's worth. He's not going to be that insane. Like, we've got a lot of good players at the minute, and I think 650, especially even by a major league standard, is a top tier player. So for me, I don't think Nani's quite up that scratch, but obviously he's going to have a lot of good benefits for him. Obviously the Portuguese link is another cracking one. Can link, who's the other? There's another MLS player, I'm pretty sure. Oh, nearly going with the little skills, just trying to kind of get into him, really figure out what his skill moves are like, obviously how agile he is. He does feel absolutely fantastic though. We've used his freeze card many moons ago, and it does feel very nice in comparison. Into Nani again. Gonna find Figo in the back. Is he on? He's offside just. Into Nani. What can we find? Oh, that's a straight tackle. Into Nani. I really want to try and get... I know he's very good at his finesse shots. Just trying to kind of get away from everybody. Bang. Oh, that needed to be cleaner. Oh, Nani's in open space. This has got to be it. Oh, easy. Absolutely easy. Nani keeping the ball. Oh, the strength element of him is actually quite nice. He was necessarily, not necessarily the most powerful striker in the world, but definitely had a core strength like anyone else. He was holding the ball up. I'm talking a few years ago now, like we're talking Man U era, but I mean, a player normally kind of keeps the consistency with how they play. Obviously, I don't know too much about Nani since he went to Orlando, I think it is, or the MLS in general. I'm pretty sure it's Orlando, but I can imagine that his core strength is still pretty much up there. I'd have kind of just expected that maybe the pace element of him might have gone a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it has in terms of the card from gold standard anyway. Or sick, not quite. Getting the skill moves, but not necessarily the quickest of dribbling there. Can we find him on this inside though? Gonna turn. It's really hard to try and just kind of like do a one-man skill when you've got two people constantly on you. Becomes very difficult to pull off a lot of the skills, really. The Nani. Oh, he's gonna find the open space of Coutinho. Oh, he's gonna just blitz it past him. 1-2. Thank you very much. Nani's next goal. Orsic taking it back. Knocks it over to Nani, who's just gonna slap it in. Nani again, and that's it. Lovely, lovely stuff. Back into Nani. What can we find? Can we find the little 1-2? Not with Nani. Into Nani. Oh, that's a great save. Probably should have went with Cantona, but we had Nani on the mind. Oh, finding Lozano. We have the choice of Nani or Orsic. It's gonna be Nani because he's gonna absolutely slot that volley away. So then, my man Nani. He is obviously 650, like I did say. In terms of kind of extinct everywhere, you can snipe him. He is very easily snipeable. I think you may, if you don't get the first one, you'll get the next couple if you were sniping him at all. He is kind of popping up pretty much instantly. I think when I did him, I think I saw about 10 in about a couple of minutes each. Really didn't take very long because obviously people are cashing out. As soon as we get the guaranteed, that's going to plummet, and I think 650 is very steep for him, very steep for him, but I understand it. A 5-star Portuguese, great link to Ronaldo, obviously has the agility, has the balance, has the composure, the shooting, the passing, the pace. He has it all. He is a very well-rounded left wing. He's always been relatively decent. He's had actually a 1 increase from last year as well, which is always fantastic. The previous card we've got on this one is an 84 Nani, obviously coming in at about 20 to 21k depending on what time of day you pick him up at, but he is pretty much non-existent in comparison to this one. He's had a lovely increase of what, 6, 7, 8, 9 increase from his overall, which is just brilliant. Like, that's a great upgrade for him. We haven't really seen a 93 Nani ever, I don't think. I think literally that this is the highest rated Nani we've actually found, which is just incredible because he's still going. And was it Orlando? It was Orlando. I thought it was. But overall for him, I think 650 is a bit steep. Very steep. But he will drop, and then that's just naturally. He will come down as soon as we get the guaranteed. We will have him during lightning rounds next week as well for ultimate team of the season, and that is going to go absolutely nuts. As you can imagine, it is the ultimate, the best of the best should be in packs, so more than likely this guy's going to get packed more than ever, and he's going to be the complete Ronaldo troll when ultimate team of the season does come about. So be ready for that. Basically, he will get packed a lot and he will drop down in price, and once he does, I think if he settles at about, I'd say anything under 500, I think then you're getting more of a fairer price. Obviously the 5-star is always going to add a massive value on him. I think he's fantastic. I wouldn't pay 650 for him, but I would say he is fantastic if you do get him. Maybe red. I'd take a red Nani. I think it would look quite nice actually. Overall wise, I'm going to give him a 9.6 out of 10. I think he is pretty good in terms of left wing, and obviously as kind of like cam striker, I think he definitely can play the part. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.